I started going out right when I turned 18. There was this club I would go to all the time because it was 18 plus. So that's what I would do. But I did start going out a little bit before that. I graduated when I was 17. There was this individual I would hang out with all the time, and I would literally go over every weekend. I would go over like every day. And we would literally just drink every weekend. That's where I started smoking. So I was going out prior to that, prior to 18. We would go to little cuts. You know, a little cut, if you don't know, it's like a little, how the fuck would I explain it? Like a little cut, you know, like not in an alley, but like a little near some warehouses or by the water at a little view, you know, and just sip up. Or there was a lot of house parties back then, so if there was a house party, we would go there. So I was kind of going out already, but once I turned 18, I was going out to the club, to the hookah lounge. Going out to the club wasn't really my scene. I was never really the dancing type of person unless I was on because I don't know, it was just like I've always sensed this vibe that just wasn't me, but I just tried to blend in, you know. I tried to blend in with the crowd so I wouldn't seem so different, because I was fine with just like drinking at home or drinking at a cut, you know, or drinking at somebody's house. But I would go out because I'm like, let me change the scenery. Plus I wasn't hanging out with those people anymore or anything like that. So the club it was. Plus it was free, you know, it's free for girls, for the ladies. Until I hit 21 too. Dude, honestly, I felt like I was 21, honestly, when I was like 15, bro. Like, I was really drinking tough by then. And I would go to fucking quinces, drunk as fuck, bro. Like, I would take the bottle. It was crazy. But once I hit 21, I also started going out a lot, like every weekend. I didn't know when not going out was, you know. But prior to 21, I'm gonna get a little deep. I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. During that time, I didn't have a stable home, like a stable place to live. We were moving a lot. That's why I wanted to go out. I didn't want to be at the house. It was just, I just didn't like it, and it didn't feel like home. That's why I would also go out to people's houses. You know, I would go over some, you know, the people that I was cool with back then. I would go over to their house if I could. I would go out on the weekends. I just really wanted to escape my reality, what it was. And because I didn't like my reality, I didn't like the way I was living. I didn't like my life. I didn't like me. I was also going to school then, and I would stay at the library as long as I can, do my work there, finish it there, because I also just couldn't do it at home. It didn't feel, I couldn't concentrate, because it was just a reminder of the way that I lived, of the way that I was, and I didn't want that. Dude, I would even chill in my car at a random cut, just park up and just chill there, just to not go home. I was reflecting on this the other day, and that was a big reason why I would always go out. And I didn't want to be at the house. It's like I would go out and then just escape and numb myself with all those substances to literally just escape my reality, you know? Once I hit 21, it was just nonstop going out. I was really into drinking, and that's when I started using cocaine as well. I was just going downhill. I had a 9 to 5 at that time, and I would work, and I just couldn't wait till the weekend. I just really, like, I wanted to escape, and I would black out, you guys. It was bad. I wouldn't just drink casually. It was like to black out. I was drunk Monday through Friday, honestly, on something, on whatever it was. And on the weekends, I would black out. It was a blur. That's why my memory is not so good. I feel like that's the reason, to be honest. I don't remember shit because I was blacked the fuck out. It's like a blur, to be honest. I don't remember a lot of things. And it's crazy. And you think that's fun. That's not fun. Me not remembering what I did. Me literally waking up in like the randomest places, not home. Dude, like, I'm so thankful nothing ever happened to me like that. anything crazy because it was wild, dude. Wild. I would not get home. But see, that's the thing. Like, I didn't want to get home. I didn't want to face reality. You have to face reality no matter what. I've always felt like I wanted change, and I've always wanted my life to change. I've always wanted my life to change. During those times, I didn't like how I was living. I didn't like me. But before you see change around you in your life and actually change habits, change things you do, you have to change. You have to change internally. You have to change your energy, not be bitching about this and that, why you don't have this and that. Like, be thankful for what you have, be grateful, and take action on what you want. You can be grateful for what you currently have, but still work towards more, towards what you really want. So I've always felt that. I've always had that in me, but I just wouldn't do it. I feared change. I feared me changing because I was so comfortable living this certain life that and had a certain group of friends, the people I was kicking it with. I didn't want them, I didn't want to be made fun of. I didn't want to seem weird, seem different, crazy. You're like, oh, I don't want to lose my friends. I didn't want to lose my friends. Según friends, what I thought were friends back then. So that's why I just wouldn't change. But I always had that, and I would catch myself if I caught myself sober. I would think about that